I started a consulting company. And I would go around and do professional development, and I would speak to staff, and I would go to colleges, universities, do leadership in churches, nonprofits, organizations. But then I would also work with students and their families one-on-one. We had lines out the door for 3 years straight, and I would work on behavior management. We would do counseling. We would do all academics, K-12, martial arts. So there was quite the option, the plethora of options for families to choose from. So in 2019, we launched a proof of concept. And the proof of concept was offered in Ayersville schools. Students would walk through their public school playground just off school property to a facility for Bible education classes, and more than 60% of their students participated in Lifewise Academy. In fact, the families, like I had just mentioned, from neighboring districts started open enrolling their students to Ayersville because they offer Bible education during school hours. Also, number 2 is volunteers. We need people to help and assist in the classroom. You only have to be 15 years old to do that, so we use homeschool students. But we have a teacher. We do BCI, FBI background checks. We offer all the training to our Lifewise Academy teachers to make sure, maybe kind of see what's the capacity of some people with funding or advising or connecting us with other people. But if you're like, oh my gosh, I have $1 million, I don't know what to do with it. Well, we're right here. So, or because we have like goals to raise $100 million by 2030, and we're already a third of the way there. So people are throwing money at this because they can't believe this is a real thing, right? It's also, we don't want you teaching religion, but it's off school property. So it appeases, right, the separation of church and state, hoax that doesn't even exist in our founding documents, right? But it appeases that, so it's completely separate. Yes, but the top one is during a specials rotation for elementary, primary, intermediate grades. So you might have gym, art, music. We don't want to infringe on core area content. We will not do that. But we also don't want to infringe on things that are graded, like gym, art, or music. But maybe library. I can get a book anytime. So maybe I could go during library. Some schools have actually been so successful with this that it's now a special. So you have lunch, gym, art, music, tech, Lifewise. And the students whose parents aren't opting in them for Lifewise, they might go to the library or a study hall, get extra tutoring help, things like that, right? So this is a parent's right, not necessarily a school's say. Does that make sense?